What's up everybody? Today, we're gonna do a little video on our favorite healer, Chasun, the Dirty Poon, and how I've noticed a trend in the way high-level players are building. Not all high-level players, but I noticed that some of them are going more towards a different build than the traditional Chasun build. So I thought we would talk about that a little bit. Now mine is more of a traditional Chasun build. She's speed, HP. Nothing crazy there. Violent, speed, HP. There's the runes on her. Some of these could be better, like this one's really not. It's got good HP, but it really could be better. Why do we not have that grinded? Alright, we gotta work on some of these Chasun runes, but it's not awful. It's pretty decent. Pretty decent Chasun. But there are a lot of people that are going in a different route. So instead of where we would have speed, HP, they like to put defense on one of these slots. Now there's two reasons that they like either 4 or 6. And there's some people that do HP defense or defense HP, but they have really crazy speed subs. So those people that do that have like super crazy speed subs. They like have 80 speed just in subs or 100 speed just in subs sometimes. It's crazy. It can happen, but it's super crazy difficult. Well, usually not 100 speed, but like about the same speed as I have. They could have that in subs, but have HP defense or speed or HP or whatever. But there's a lot of people now doing defense on either slot 4 or slot 6, where it would normally be speed HP. It's speed HP defense. That's a really long-winded way of saying it. Why are they doing this? They're doing this for two reasons, and I noticed this is kind of tripping me up a little bit. And I noticed why they're doing this. The first reason is they like to use Chasun in frontline for raids, and with just HP, she doesn't survive too well because you need high defense to survive on the front line. The less defense you have, the less defense you have anywhere, the more damage you take. But it really matters in frontline for raids. So the people like to do her as a solo healer for R5, or not as a solo healer maybe, because I would assume that they would still run Colleen, but they like to use her frontline for R5, like to do her with defense. Also, it's another reason is I've noticed people like to do that when Chasun is in their guild battle defense because they want to bait out coppers. Right, so let's talk about, oh, right here, right next to Chasun. Oh, perfect place. So Copper is, let's look at his skills. Strikes an enemy with thunder, the damage increases according to your defense, and it ignores the target's defense if it is lower than 50% of your defense. So people are going into, to the Theomars, Orion, and Chasun combos with their Imisty and Copper teams, and going in and basically resurging. What is the actual term for that? Well, marching shout. All right, I like resurge better, but it's not. It's marching shout. It's marching shout. They're doing that. They're filling up Copper's attack gauge. They're gonna ignore defense on a monster, and they like to do it with Chasun first. The only problem is when you do that, and the Chasun is built for defense, it trips you up because you have to have this check. Copper only ignores defense when the enemy's defense is less than half of your defense. So like, for example, if we have, let's just give a nice round number, 2,000 defense, right? If we have 2,000 defense, then the enemy needs to have 1,000 or lower defense to ignore defense. If the enemy has 1,001 defense or more, then forget it, you're not going to ignore their defense. So we have that, and then we have when we do the Chasun with defense on a slot, Chasun's gonna have, because Copper doesn't have that crazy base defense, right? He's got good base defense, but it's not that crazy. If we have Chasun on defense on a slot, then we're going to be able to, Copper's gonna go, he's gonna do that check, and he's gonna say, oh, nope, too high defense on that monster, can't ignore defense, and he's gonna fail. And then you still have 3, you used your one big skill, and you failed, and it's like, ooh, now Chasun, Orion, Theomars, or whatever team that Chasun is gonna go with is gonna mess you up. They're all 3 of their, you used your nuke, and then the rest of the team is still fully intact. Chasun took a little bit of damage, but she's still alive. She's just gonna fall in blossoms. Oh, Chasun, am I hurt? Fall in blossoms. So she's just gonna do that back up to full HP, which is kind of tricky and kind of clever that people saw that there's so many people using MSD coppers in guild battles that they said, hey, you know what? Let's do Chasun traps with Chasun having high enough. Also Orion. They're also doing this with Orion too, but I notice it more on Chasun currently, because they can use it. They can use her for frontline for raids if she's got high defense too. No one's really using Orion for raids. I've used Orion for raids back in the beginning, and it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Remember, he still does heal block. He still does defense break. So it's not as bad as you'd think using an Orion in raids. Plus, he's got a defense leader skill too. So I've actually done it, and it's actually worked pretty well. But yeah, they're doing this. They're doing Chasun with defense on a slot, and they're also doing Orion sometimes with defense on a slot too, just because they know that there's all these copper teams hitting them, and they want to mess them up royally. They're looking to get hit by copper, and doing that specifically to mess with those copper users like me. Damn it. The problem with this is, well, the potential problem being if you sacrifice HP for defense, then it's easier to get Lucianed. So you gotta pick and choose, but some people just have amazing runes and can still take Lucian and take copper hit, and they have enough HP and defense to take either. So that's great. And also some people like to have her really fast with the Nemesis runes, so they can handle Lucian as well. So, alright guys, that's basically what I noticed has been going on. Oh, my papers are falling all over the place. Oh my goodness. So I wanted to bring it to you guys' attention since we have guild battles coming up soon. Today's guild battle, what is it? It's the guild battle preparation day, the day I'm doing this. So you can go into guild battles for the week thinking about that, thinking like, ooh, maybe I want to do that, maybe it's something I want to try, or maybe I want to watch out for people that are doing Chasun now. And I noticed it's a few guilds seem to, like, the whole, not the whole guild maybe, but a few guilds, they were like, a big chunk of the people were like, okay, we're doing defense Chasuns. So I'm gonna give you guys, that's it for the me part of this video, and then I'm just gonna stick some runes on. I'm gonna go to the top 100, and we're gonna see, I'm gonna show you guys just a bunch of different Chasuns that have defense on one of those slots, slot 4, slot 6, or whatever, from the top 100 players in Arena. Alright, now there's even more than that, but these are just a sample of some that I got that are from the top 100 players in Arena currently at the time that I'm doing this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Here's some Chasun runes with defense Chasun, the new meta. Who would have thought, right? I'll see you guys, as always, in the next video.